Today, we are going to demonstrate how to use the Power BI external tool, Measure Killer, to identify where your columns and measures are being used or if they are not used at all. Measure Killer enables you to find unused columns and measures and to optimize your reports and datasets. Go to measurekiller.com for download. It comes with 4 operational modes. Firstly, we have the Single Report Dataset Mode, which analyzes a single report and dataset, meaning everything is in one file. Secondly, the Shared Golden Dataset on Local Machine mode is perfect for managing multiple reports connected to one dataset. For this mode to work, the reports need to be saved on your local machine. This is strictly offline. Thirdly, the Shared Dataset Online mode will search through the workspaces you have access to find connected reports. You do not need to download anything yourself. Measure Killer will do that for you. Lastly, the Admin mode is designed for tenant admins who want to scan their entire Power BI tenant, without worrying if we have access to a certain workspace or not. In this video, we will focus on the Single Report Dataset. Now, let's say that I want to analyze a specific report, like this World Data Report. What I need to do first is launch Measure Killer and switch to the Single Report Dataset mode. To start the analysis, it's necessary for the report to be open, so let's go ahead and open that report. The report contains data about the Human Development Index, population, weather conditions, and more. Given its numerous unused measures and columns, it becomes an ideal candidate for analysis using Measure Killer. The next step is to return to Measure Killer and run it specifically for this report. To do this, the reports file needs to be open. Having already opened it, all I need to do now is hit refresh. With the port now visible, I'll select it. It's essential to note that I need to select both the file and the port for this operation. Once ready, I'll click on Run, and the results will be displayed on the table. The table contains all the columns, measures, and calculated columns found in your model. If an artifact is utilized, you can expand it to view its specific usage across visuals, filters, measures, and other potential uses. All used artifacts are expandable, granting you the ability to see precisely where and how it's employed. Unused columns and measures will be displayed in red. If you want to view only the unused artifacts, simply click on the Filter Unused button. Doing this will display only the unused columns and measures in your report. Using the search bar, you can quickly locate artifacts. For instance, typing temp shows related entries like the temp C column. Expanding this entry, you will see where it's used. The table also has the column size and the number of uses. Now, let's try to delete an unused measure automatically. For instance, let's consider the GDP per capita classification measure, which I'm not currently using. Suppose I decide to eliminate this unused measure. I would then go to the option Select Measures to Kill. A new window will appear where I can select the specific measure I want to discard and then click on Kill Selected. A prompt will then ask me to confirm the decision. Once approved, the unused measure will be removed. Another prompt will ask me if I want to run Measure Killer again. Do that to refresh the results. The same process can be applied to calculated columns. However, for imported columns, I have to use the M-code generator within Measure Killer. To do this, go to Kill Columns and then select the option New M-code for unused columns. Here I can choose between Remove Columns and Remove Other Columns, both yielding the same outcome but using different functions. The difference lies in the M expression used. Then select a table from the drop-down. The tables are sorted by unused size. Let's assume I want to remove the unused column entity from the fact data table. I'd select Remove Columns and then apply the change. I could then copy the M code and open Power Query, navigate to my fact data table, and open the advanced editor. And finally paste the new code in the window, replacing the old one. After adding this, suddenly, the previously unused column will be gone because Measure Killer removed it, adding one step to the end of the query. Then, I can close and apply the changes. Measure Killer also offers several other features, like the ability to restore removed measures. It also has a feedback option, where you can seek help from our YouTube channel. Additionally, there are 2 plot options available and you can also save the results. This feature is particularly useful. Let's save this result and then open it on my desktop to see what it looks like. As we can see, in the row-by-row report, each row signifies a usage. We have a multitude of columns with useful information, including the DAX expression. The row-by-row file provides a good source of documentation for your report. You can also go to the advanced console and run some custom commands. By typing help, you can see all the available commands. For instance, if you want to see all columns and measures, you can use the Show Artifacts command, then a window will appear with all measures and columns in your report. And that concludes our overview of the Single Report Mode of Measure Killer. We value your feedback and welcome any questions or comments. Thank you. Don't forget to like this video and to subscribe to our channel.